Hi, my name is Abby Pitstick. I'm going to be doing the musculoskeletal exam, and my number is 162. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hi.
Hi.
My name is Abby. I'm going to be your student nurse today. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Can I see your ID band, please? Awesome. What is your name and date of birth?
Sam Gunyer, 9/11/1998.
Awesome. Okay, so today we're going to be doing the skeletal muscle exam. We're going to be looking at your range of motion, your muscle strength, all of that. Everything is confidential. If you have any questions or feel uncomfortable during the exam, just let me know. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get you draped up first. There you go. Keep you nice and warm. Okay, so to start our exam today, I'm going to have you actually turn to the side. Like that. And I'm going to be looking at your cervical spine and your paraspinal muscles. So I'm looking back here. So just inspecting it at first, I don't see any noticeable color differences. I cannot see any masses or nodules or swelling, but we'll feel for that when we palpate. And it looks like you have good alignment there. Everything looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and palpate. Let me know if you feel any pain or tenderness, okay? Any pain? No tenderness? All right. I don't feel any edema or masses or swelling, so you're good there. You can go ahead and swing your legs back around. There we go. So before we get started with the range of motion step, I'm going to be looking at your face first, okay? So just looking at it right now, I don't see any masses, but we're going to go ahead and feel for TMJ. Okay. So I'm going to put my fingers here. Can you open and close your mouth for me, please? Good, awesome. And then, so since we're already working on the jaw, I'll do that before we move on to the neck, but what I'm going to have you do is protract your jaw, so move your jaw out, move it back in for a retract, side to side. Good, and then just open and close it again. Good. So then for your neck, what we're going to do is I'm first going to have you touch your chin to your chest. Good. Okay, that's flexion. The way you're sitting right now is extension. And for hyperextend, we're going to move it all the way back. Look at the sky. There you go. Next, I'm going to have you put your ear to your shoulder without moving your shoulders up. You do the other side. Good. And then left to right. Good. All right. So perfect. So that was your neck one. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with your upper extremities here. So if you want to go ahead and bring your arms out, I'm just going to inspect them first. So looking up for your shoulders, elbows, wrists, and fingers, and the rest of it, I do not see any noticeable color differences. The sizes are the same. I don't see any masses, nodules, or swelling, but we'll palpate for that. Let me go ahead and palpate. Let me know if you feel pain or tenderness, okay? Pain or tenderness? No. All right, good. I didn't feel for any edema or masses or nodules, so you're good there. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with your shoulders. So we're going to test the range of motion for your shoulders, and then we're going to go back and do it with resistance, okay? Okay. So for starters, we're going to, the way you have it now is just extension. So we're going to go ahead and flex it up. Good. And then you can go ahead and bring it back down. And hyperextend, we're going to bring your arms back. Good. So for abduction, we're going to move your arms out to the side and back down for adduction. Good job. And the last thing we're going to do with that is we're going to do internal. So this is the internal rotation, like a big field goal, and then down for external rotation. Good job. So we're going to go ahead and do that one more time, all of that with resistance. Okay. So the way you have extension right now, don't let me move your arm up, okay? Good. Move this side. Don't let me move your arm up. Good. Can you flex them in the air? Don't let me move your arm down. Don't let me move your arm down. Good. And hyperextend behind your back. Don't let me move your hand back or your arm back. There you go. The other side. Good job. We'll do that big field goal. Don't let me move your arm down. And same with this side. Good job. And like this. Don't let me move it up. Let me move it up. Good. We're going to do internal rotation. We just did that. We're going to do abduction here. Don't let me move your arm down. Same with this. And go ahead and bring the arms down and don't let me bring them up, okay? Good. All right. So there we go. We're good with the shoulders. Good strength in your shoulders. So now we're going to move on to elbows. So the way you have your arms right now is nice and extended. To flex those, we're just going to move it up like a bicep curl. Good job. And so if you want to go ahead and put your hands flat, that's going to be supination. And we'll flip them over for pronation. Good job. So we can just start with the pronation. I'm just going to do that with resistance now. So don't let me move your hand over. Same with this side. If you want to supinate them, don't let me move your hand over. There we go. And then for, you have your arms flexed, so don't let me move it down. Now grab it onto your joints here, so to support it. And then you go ahead and extend. Don't let me move your hand up or your arm up. Don't let me move your arm up. Good job. So that's good there. Next is going to be wrists. So what we're going to do with wrists, the way that you have them right now is nice and extended. To flex them, we're going to move them down. There we go. Hyperextend, move them back up. Good job. And then we're going to do radial deviation. So you'll have your hands here, you'll just move them in and then move them out for ulnar deviation. Good job. So we'll do those with resistance as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to, you have them extended here. Do not let me push them down. Go ahead and flex them. Don't let me push them up. Hyperextend. Don't let me push them down. Radial deviation. Don't let me push them out. Good. Ulnar deviation. Don't let me push them in. Great. And then the last thing we're going to do for upper extremities is going to be your fingers. So if you have your fingers out, just normal, that's going to be extension. So to flex them, we're going to go down. Hyperextend up. Good. And then, so if you want to fan your fingers out, that's abduction. And for abduction, we're just going to make a nice fist. Good job. So we'll do that with resistance as well. So we'll see, we can just start with your fist. So don't let me open your hands, okay? Good. If you want to go ahead and abduct, don't let me push them together, okay? It's kind of hard. Yep. Okay, there you go. Then with that, if you want to just go ahead and have them out and extended, don't let me push them up, okay? Or down. Good. If you want to flex them, I'm not going to push them up, and hyperextend those fingers. Don't let me push them down, okay? Good job. So the range of motion for your upper extremities, your shoulders, elbows, wrists, and fingers, you have active range of motion. And then you have a muscle strength of 5 out of 5. Do you have any questions before moving on?
Nope.
All right, good. So the next thing that we're going to move on to is the, actually before we do that, we have 2 tests that we're going to do on your wrists, okay? So, so the first one's going to be the Phelan's test. So if you want to take your hands and put them like this, good job. I'm going to time you for 60 seconds. And if you feel numbness, pain, or tingling, just let me know, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started right now. Long 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Any pain or tingling yet?
Nope.
Okay, good. We have about 30 more seconds. All right, and you're good. Any numbness, pain, or tingling?
Nope.
Great. And then the other thing that we're going to do with that is going to be the Tenniel test. So I'm going to go ahead and just press on the muscles here. Any numbness or pain or tingling?
Nope.
Good. So it seems like you're negative for carpal tunnel, which is good. So now we're going to move on to lower extremities. So I'm going to have you lay back. Move this up for you. I am going to pull this up just a little bit if that's okay, so we can inspect and palpate. So here I'm looking at the trochlear, or the trochanter, sorry, the upper leg, the patella, the lower leg, the ankle, and the toes, and the feet. So looking at it right now, it doesn't have look like you have a big size comparison in either one. They look pretty equal. The color is the same throughout. I don't see any visible masses, lesions, nodules, anything like that. Doesn't look like any swelling, but we're going to go ahead and palpate for them, okay? So let me know if you feel any pain or tenderness while I do so. Awesome job. Okay. Any pain or tingling or pain or tenderness? Good. And I didn't feel for any edema, masses, or nodules. So what we're going to start out with now is going to be your hips. So right now, how you have your legs is going to be extended. If you want to go ahead and bring this leg up into there you go. That's going to be your flexion. For external rotation, we're going to move it out, and internal, we're going to move it across your body. Good job. And then abduction, we're going to move it out, and abduction, we'll bring it in. So we're going to do that with the other side as well. So we have extension. If you want to go ahead and bring your leg up, that is flexion. Out, external, in, internal, You can bring it back down and out is going to be abduction. In is adduction. There you go. Good job. Now we're going to do that all again with resistance. So right now, do not let me bring your leg up, okay? Same with this side. Good. If you want to go ahead and flex this leg, don't let me bring it down. Okay. If you want to do the other leg now, don't let me bring it down. Good job. All right, and then you can do this one up and out for external rotation. Don't let me bring it up. If you want to go across the body there, don't let me bring it back. Good job. We'll do that same on the other side too. So you can bring it up and out for external. Don't let me bring it up, and then you can bring it across your midline. It's easier this way. Good job. For abduction, we'll move it out. Don't let me bring it in. And then across. Don't let me move it out. Okay. Then with this leg, we're going to do the same thing. So if you want to go ahead and bring it out, don't let me bring it in and across. Don't let me bring it out, okay? Good. All right, so your hips seem pretty good. Now what we're going to do is your knees. So the range of motion for your knees is really easy. All you're going to do is flex it up. So just like that. And don't let me push that down, okay? Good. If you bring it out, don't let me bring your leg up, okay? Good. We're going to do the same with the other. So if you have it extended, if you want to just bring it up for flex, there we go. Don't let me bring your leg out, okay? Go ahead and extend it. Don't let me bring your leg up. Good job. All right, so with the knee test, we're going to stop for a second and we're going to do some tests there for your knees. So the first one I'm going to do is the bulge test. So I'm going to stroke your inner leg right by your patella 3 times, and I'm going to push on the other side, and we're just looking for extra fluid there. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this leg. Good, no extra fluid. Good, no extra fluid. That one's the bulge test. Now we're going to do the Belmont test, where I'm going to palpate around your knee there and down your leg, and then I'm going to press on your patella, just looking for extra fluid. So let me know if you feel any pain or tenderness, okay? Anything?
Yep.
Good. I didn't hear any crackles or feel any crackles, so that's good. Any pain?
Nope.
Good. Everything looks good there. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to be doing McMurray's test, which is a test for a torn meniscus. So if you want to go ahead and bring your leg up and out, I'm just going to straighten it, okay?
Okay.
Let me know if you have any pain.
Nope.
Good. We're going to do that with this side too. Right. Up and out, and I'm just going to straighten it. Anything?
Nope.
All right, good. All right, so if you want to go ahead and, oh, actually before we move on, we have a straight leg test. So throwing all my tests together. So for this one, I'm just going to move your leg up as far as I can till the point of resistance,
Okay.
or until if you feel any pain sooner, and then I'm going to flex your foot to see the same thing. So we'll start with this leg. Just going to bring it up. Any pain?
Nope.
I'm going to flex your foot here. Any pain?
Yep.
Good. All right. And felt good there. And then we'll do this side. Point of resistance. Any pain?
Nope.
Okay. We'll flex your foot. Anything?
Nope.
Good. Okay. So your straight leg test was good too. That one is for a herniated disc. So if you want to go ahead and sit up, back at the bed, So the first thing that we're going to do with your ankles is we're going to do plantar flexion. So what you're going to do there is just point your fingers or your toes down to the floor. Good. And relax them, and then we're going to bring them all the way up to the sky. That's going to be dorsiflexion. Then we're going to do inversion and eversion. So for inversion, I'm going to have you move your toes inward and then outward for eversion. Good. So now we're going to do that with resistance as well, okay? So we'll start with eversion. Don't let me push it in.
Your camera can't see you. Is that a problem?
Oh, thank you. Move that down. Sorry. Thank you. I'll try to do it this way. So don't let me push it in, okay? And then we'll do you already did that one. We'll move it out. Good. Plantar flexion, just push your feet down and don't let me push up, okay? And then for dorsiflexion, move your feet up, don't let me move it down. Good. And then for your toes, all we're really going to do is we're going to flex them. Oh, yeah, there we go. Like that. Thank you. And then we can go ahead and do that. Relax them. So I'm going to, if you want to do that one more time, I'm going to resist it up. Good. And then one last thing we're going to do for your feet is we're going to have you bring your toes to the sky. Your big toes. There you go. Don't let me push them out. Actually, let's start with one foot at a time. And then we're gonna put your pinky toes to the sky. Don't let me move that far. Very good, so all good there. Trying to think of my hand sanitizer over here. All right, so do you have any questions about your lower legs? No, or your lower extremities? All right, so with those, you have great active range of motion on your hips, knees, ankles, and toes. And you had a muscle strength of 5 out of 5, so that's good. So moving on from here, the next thing we're going to do is we're gonna look at your spine. So if you wanna go ahead and stand up here, and you'll face this way for me. I'm gonna pull this up just a little bit so you can look at your spine. Okay, and so looking at it right now, I do not see any masses or nodules, but we'll feel for that. You have good alignment, doesn't look like any abnormal curvatures. The color is the same throughout, so that was good. If you wanna go ahead and bend forward just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna feel your bones here, or your spine here. Any pain or tenderness? No. All right, good. And I don't feel any masses or nodules or edema. So you can go ahead and stand back up. All right, if you want to back up just a little bit. Camera. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some range of motion for that. So what I'm going to have you do first is I'm going to have you flex forward. So just touch your toes. Stand back up. Good. Now we're going to have you to the side and to the other side. I'm tripping. Good job. And then the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to hold your hips and you're going to turn side to side without moving your hips. Okay. So go ahead and turn. Good job. All right, perfect. And then the very last thing we're going to do for this exam is we're going to check out how you walk. So if you just want to walk to my door and back, please do. Awesome. So it looks like you're swinging your arms in opposition to your legs, which is good. You are balancing your weight properly on your legs. You don't have any weird movement of your toes or of your feet. And it looks like you're taking perfect strides, not too fast, not too slow. So good job. Do you have any questions for me before we conclude this exam?
I don't think so.
Awesome. Well, you have a great day. Good job today.